So let me tell you a fact of life, okay? If you're watching from one of the richer countries in the world, that means not a third world country, there's something you need to know, and that is things have been rigged against you. In actual fact, if you went now to any less developed, or certainly lawless country, and there's a lot of those, even ones that are rich, any lawless country, you would find they would not allow you to make money. What would happen is, as soon as you went there, all sorts of stuff would happen against you. That's right. What would happen basically is you'll either get kidnapped, killed, and all this stuff. And you may say, well, these are rough countries, why would it happen? The reason it would happen is because their government wants it to. Yes. They want it to. And the reason is, basically, is that if you're from one of these other countries, your IQ is higher than the IQ of these countries. It doesn't matter if it's 1.2, 0.3 point. When it's lawless countries, it goes like that. Okay? And you would be on the good bit. Which means basically you'd be a multi-millionaire in no time. So what do they do? They kill you is what they do. They rig things against you. That's right, they rig things against you. Especially if you're a high achiever. Because otherwise, we'd all be turning up into these countries, turning up and making shed loads of money. We would. Your government is probably working against you. You know why they're doing that? Because, and you know why we did it? Because what happened? Because we just went along with it, like fools. Because the thing is this, you see, that they've got it set up so well at this point. If you do something, they'll take you and put you in jail, and then they can just lose you if you want to. Yeah, if you're lucky. If you're unlucky, they'll start dragging in the intelligence services and all the connections. If you run to another country, they'll just snap the fingers and it'll happen there, you see. That's what happens. Some arsewite will ring up and then you find out Interpol wants you. And the thing is, all the policemen around the world, that's right, there must be idiots, all the policemen around the world will do what Interpol wants. Let's put this into perspective, shall we? Interpol is French. These people are not French. The policemen that do what they tell them aren't French. That's like me setting up an association saying, I am the International Shirt Society. It doesn't mean anything. I don't get to tell everyone around the world what shirt to wear. Shirt manufacturers would not have to listen to me. Why? Because it doesn't mean anything. Okay? So what they do is Interpol, and they get to call them in. And then you get all sorts of shit there. Why? Because they want you enslaved. See, the people who run your country, they're already rich and influential, and they don't give a shite. They don't give a shit what happens whether you become rich or poor, what happens. They don't care. They want to lock the game in. You see, it's like Lego bricks. You know, when you're a kid, them little bricks, and you build them little shapes up. And then you can tear them apart and rebuild them again. And that was the good part. You know what some arseholes used to do? Glue the bricks together. You know what that means? You can never build anything ever again. And that's what they do. They like to glue the bricks together. Now, you see, they don't care, you see, if that means that the country doesn't do very well. If you don't do very well. If they have a war and they have to send out people to fight if they don't do very well. All they care is them personally doing well. Because if the push comes to shove, they'll just jump somewhere else. That's all they'll do. And that means that they're prepared to screw your entire life up for them. Okay? That's what it is. What are you going to do about it? What do we do about it? You know what? You've got to stop cooperating. You've got to start thinking, how do I get what I want? You know? How do I get the freedom I want? Do I have to listen to this? You know? This guy saying this, do I actually have to listen to him? If the question is no, maybe you shouldn't do it. Think for yourself. Act for yourself. This has been Pirate Riot. This is S-Rob.